Friday, and it's time for us to get into our discussions. And it's going to be a mixture of gender issues and security. What a mix. Well, you don't have long to wait to find out what it's all about, as I'm joined on Kakaki the African Voice this Friday by Dr. Aisha Abubakar Baju. Dr. Baju is an Assistant Inspector General of Police, and joined also by the lead consultant of the Central Planning Committee of what is about to happen soon. That's the International Association of Women's Police Africa chapter, which is organizing its 2024 training conference. And I'm also joined by the lead consultant of the Central Planning Committee, Dr. Utchay Odims. Many thanks for both of you. But thanks to both of you for coming on the program. Now, AIG Badge, I'm going to begin with you. Yes. The International Association of Women Police. I didn't know such a body existed. For those of us who don't know, tell us a bit about it.
Well, thank you very much for having me this morning. The International Association of Women Police is a global organization with a headquarters in the United States of America. It has membership from over 70 countries, and it is divided into regions. There is Caribbean region, there is the Africa region, and that's what is happening this time around. So annually they meet to have meetings, training conferences, and so on globally. Then the regions are also expected to organize their own conferences, training conferences, and that's what's happened this time around in Nigeria. The Nigerian police is hosting. The Inspector General of Police has graciously agreed to host this conference for the African continent, and we are expecting female officers from all law enforcement agencies, not just the Nigerian police, but other agencies, to join in from the 54 African countries and also other regions. So basically that's it. And I just want to tell you that the mission of the IAWP is to strengthen and empower female police.
That was the question I actually wanted to ask. I said, yes, because for there to be an International Association of Women Police, are there challenges that female police officers face globally?
Well, problems that female police is just normal challenges that women face. Well, it's not just specific to
because women, the truth of the matter is that one thing is it sounds a lot smoother on the mouth when you say policeman rather than policewoman. Policewoman sounds kind of heavy, you know. I'm just wondering whether such things actually you witness such gender-related stuff on the job.
Well, of course, yes, there are challenges, but I think we're really coming out of it. And the Nigerian police has come of age. The Inspector General of Police is really working hard to ensure that the Nigerian police is gender sensitive, gender responsive, and gender equal. And that is in line with the vision and mission of IAWP. And I think that's why IG also graciously approved that we should host this. I just want to highlight the IAWP generally is just to strengthen, unite, and raise the capacity of women police around the world, and also to promote women in law enforcement, and to provide female officers with resources, networking. So the opportunities, you know, the world is about collaboration these days.
Absolutely.
So when you come together, share knowledge, common knowledge, especially at the regional level, it makes it easier. So that's just basically.
I guess you've been very magnanimous to make the lead consultant of your planning committee for the conference a man. And that's pretty nice, you know. Dr. Odims, yeah. Don't you consider yourself a lucky man?
Oh yeah. It's actually interesting and all. For us, for me, and for our people, it's actually very, very important for us to know that security is our collective responsibility.
Yeah.
That's the gospel truth and all. And when we find women in the police sector doing great things, there are a lot of them doing great things. For instance,
AIG.
Oh yeah, she's something else and all. Wow. I mean, even before I met her, somebody that had been seeing a lot of projects she's been doing around, not just in Africa, in Nigeria, around Africa and all. And her work ethics is next to none and all. So we have an organization for women where we do things globally around the world for women and the rest.
Not just security related?
Or? No, not security related. We have things that we do and all. So when we got on the job, when we called on to get on the job and everything on this particular, we found it as a very, very good opportunity for us to lend a voice to the women police. You are talking about challenges. There are a whole lot of challenges. We all know that nothing moves smoothly without women. Family-wise, name it, in different sectors and all. And that's the truth. And it's actually amazing to see a woman, the same woman that is in the force is also a wife. Same woman that is in the force takes care of the family, takes care of the husband, that's the ones that are married and the rest of it. So it's really very interesting and it's something to really applaud. Like she said, the IGO police is a he for she. I mean, he has given so much support on this project. I'm inside. I'm working. Of course, currently right now, you can say that I'm actually an employee of the Nigerian police.
Right.
So I've actually seen how they've been running around trying to make things work and the rest of it. And that's really interesting. And the program is going to be on the 2nd to the 5th of July. 2nd to the 5th. That's on Tuesday, next week and all. And if you have not registered, it's open. Even to some people from the private sector, that of course we have a lot of people private sector that are working with
men are allowed in.
Oh yes, of course, yeah.
You know, oh yes. You know, the issue is we have a lot of gender champions.
He for she,
yes, of course. Gender is not just about a woman, really. Gender is about both men.
Both sexes.
Exactly.
But you know, when we say gender, most times we're talking about women.
People think
really.
that it's just about a woman. No. It's about different perspectives. I mean, you understand that they give equal opportunity to everybody. You have everybody sitting on the table, and you have different perspectives from the point of a man, from the point of a woman. Nigeria, I mean, of course, women make up almost 50% of the population. So you can't leave 50% of your population not being part of the development of a nation.
Dr. Odims, so what should we be expecting from the conference?
Okay, he's really massive. I mean, it's something that anybody, in fact, everybody should be involved, because we're going to be looking at critical issues ranging from security, major. We're going to be looking at leadership majorly and all. We're also going to be looking at gender inclusivity, very important, and also mental wellness. I mean, these are areas that we're going to, and we have some array of wonderful speakers that are going to be there and everything. Of course, the mother of the day, the wife of the president and all. We also have, of course, the IG of police that is hosting the whole event and everything. Then we'll also have the former vice president of Liberia going to be there live. We also have...
Who's that? Is that...
Joe Otello?
Okay.
Joe Otello, yeah. We're going to be there live and all. Then we also have the CEO of Veritas. Then we also have AIG herself, live and direct. Then we also have the IAWP second vice president. Yeah, she's going to be around. The area of speakers is actually long and all. So there's going to be breakout section where we're going to be dealing with critical issues about the police, where we're going to be doing a lot of things that is going to benefit them at the end of the day, relationship-wise, mental awareness, and different areas and all. So, and on the last day, which is on the 5th, we are going to be having celebration. It's going to be more like, it's an award night celebration. You're going to see colors, different parts of Africa, and it's interesting to note that people are coming from various parts of Africa. Number one, that has a very strong import on tourism for the nation. And it will be nice for you to know that most of the people that are coming, almost more than 50% of them, have never been to Nigeria before. They hear about the biggest black nation in the world and everything, but they've not been here. So a lot of them are very, very excited. And even some of them that are watching us now, because we know that AIT has a large reach, a lot of them are going to be coming down to Nigeria for the first time to come and see our beautiful country, great things that we are doing and the rest of it, and also to be a part of this wonderful event. Yeah.
So AIG, with what Dr. Odims has said, it must be a pretty nice thing to be the chief host of this event.
Absolutely. And just like he said, it's going to cover not just the mental, also critical areas in policing. We're going to be talking about human trafficking, gender-based violence, how do we share experiences. There are people that have good practices in their country who sit down together, share how did they succeed in these areas. So especially when it comes to issues of handling and responding to gender-based violence. So these are all typical issues: investigation, cybersecurity, crime, and so on and so online crime, so many other issues that has to do with policy. So it's not just about conference, coming to sit and wine and dine. No. It's training. Specifically to build the capacity, to share, and that's why we have the theme about collaboration and inclusivity. Even when you look at Mr. President's Renewed Hope agenda, it's talking about inclusivity. So we are really very intentional about the theme for this conference.
Sounds pretty interesting. Looks like I might just pop in there and see what's going on.
Am
I invited if I want to show up?
Of course. We are partnering with you.
So watch out for me.
Yeah.
Well, we've been looking at the forthcoming International Association of Women's Police Africa Chapter Training Conference taking place between, you said, the 2nd and 5th
of July to
2nd
5th.
to 5th of July
at the
here in
Police Resource Center.
Yes,
yeah.
okay.
And for people that want to see more about the program, you can go to our website, www.iawpafrica.org.
www.iawpafrica.org.
Yeah, you can
there
get
you
all
heard
the
it.
information.
Well, we've been looking at what to look forward to from the conference and its potential benefits through the eyes of my guest, Assistant Inspector General of Police, Dr. Aisha Abubakar Baju, and the lead consultant of the Central Planning Committee of the Africa Chapter Training Conference, Dr. Utchay Odims. Many thanks to both of you for coming on the program, and wish you all the best.
Thank you for having us in this program.
It's been a pleasure.
And we look forward to having you also.
I'll show up, trust me. I'll show up. All right, Kakaki, the African Voice, will continue talking.